Hi everyone, Dave Barnum here for another installment in my 53 Bridges series. Just here walking my dog Tizy around the neighborhood. I want to share a story with you before the end of the year, and I've entitled this talk today, Where's Your Treasure? Just trying to catch my breath here. The dog's faster than I am, and he just pulls me around. It's about two East Indian men, and they're traveling across the expansive nation of India. And one man is quite wealthy, and he has a very attractive satchel filled with gold. Anyway, a second traveler comes along. The gold catches his eyes, but he pretends to want to join the other gentleman to help share travel expenses, have some friendship, some camaraderie. And so he manages to convince the other man that they'll travel together. Whereas the first man, he realizes what this second gentleman is up to all along, but he goes along with it. And on the first night, they check into a hotel, and the second gentleman asks the first gentleman to go down to get a table and to look at the menu at the restaurant, allows him to clean up, and says he'll join him afterwards, and this will just kind of hurry things along. So anyway, the first man goes down, gets the table, but he has the wherewithal to hide his satchel of gold really well. And the first man commences to rummage through the hotel room. He obviously can't find it. This goes on for several days. Finally, after a while, the first gentleman calls him out on it, and he says, "Listen, I know you don't want friendship. I know you don't want to share expenses. You've been trying to pilfer and rummage through all the stuff in this room to find my satchel of gold." And he says, "I understand human nature, and I know human nature enough to know that you wouldn't look in the most obvious place. And so I hid the satchel." And he reaches underneath the other man's pillow, and he pulls out the satchel of gold and says, "That's the end of our travels." And folks, I heard that story many, many years ago, and it helps illustrate the point that I want to make today. And that is this, that in each one of our homes, we all have wonderful, wonderful treasures. And the one treasure I want to touch on before we end 2016 is the treasure that we all have. No matter what our circumstances are in life, no matter what our station in life, we all have this incredible, incredible treasure. And it's the ability to respond in wherever we find ourselves in life. I don't know what 2016 has held for you. I don't know what it's brought about for you. I don't know where it's taken you, and I don't know where 2017 will lead you exactly. But I do know this, that no matter what comes your way and my way, we have this incredible power to choose how we will respond. And we need to respond with understanding that He's good, and that in every scenario, we can respond in kind. We can respond with goodness. We can respond with patience, with grace, no matter how difficult or no matter how enjoyable our journeys are at this point and at this juncture in our lives. And so, folks, the grass isn't always greener in somebody else's yard. It isn't always better somewhere else. But where the power really lies and where the treasure really is the treasure within our own homes. And as I stand here at 53 Bridges, I can honestly say to you, as we get ready for a celebration of family and friends here tonight on New Year's Eve, that I have the greatest treasure. And it's the treasure to choose my disposition and how I'm going to approach whatever life is throwing at me, and how I'm going to approach whatever life is going to bring forward. And so, folks, build a bridge today. Build a bridge in your circumstances and in your life and in your family. A bridge of responding in power. Regain your power this year. It's right under your pillow. It's right under our noses. It's right at our very own 53 Bridges Avenues. So this is Dave Barnum. Until the next time I see you, or the next time we speak, remember, everybody, keep your hearts and souls sweet, and Happy New Year, and all the best to you and your family in 2017. Bye-bye from 53 Bridges, Messina, New York.